What's going on, YouTube? It's James with Shyhammer Fantasy Battle Reports, and I got another game today. This is actually a game right after the last one I just played against Dan. But my brother is there with his Ogre army. He was tired of playing his Skaven. He wasn't really too happy with the changes where they lost the regeneration on the Rat Ogres, or the Rogers, as I say. So he was like, yeah, screw it, I'm going to try out my Ogres and see how they do. So sure enough, he's going to bring out his Ogres. And I bring out, of course, my Orcs and Goblins. Let's see what I brought to the table. My new general, Warboss Dread Irontooth. He is there on the left on his Wyvern. This is my current model until I finish my new model that I'm working on. But that model won't even be started until I finish my chariot that I'm still currently in progress doing. Right next to him, that big dragon is actually my giant for right now. And then I have my Gargantula spider named the Ragnarok. So my Ragnarok is coming out. Over here I have my two Git launchers. In the background you can see, bam! It's King Chickenhead. King Chickenhead's coming out. He has the Dragon Helm, the Sprout of Rebirth, and the Goblins backstabbing Dirks. Over here I have 20 skirmishing Forest Goblins, and I know A, that's not a skirmishing trait, and B, that is not Forest Goblins, but they will be. The guy on the right with the banner, that is actually my hero character. His name is Longshot. He has, well, actually, yeah, let's still be Longshot. He has the what is that called? The bow. It's the Skull Splitter bow. Sorry, drew a blank there for a minute. On the left, I have my level 2 Goblin Shaman with the Little Wog spells, or Little God spell, excuse me. And then I have a unit of 21 regular orcs with spears and bows. I have an orc chariot with an upgrade with the armor, and I have 28 or 30 feral orc Ed Bashers with there's 3 characters in the front. One of them's not in the picture right now, but he will be. I have my level 3 Shaman. He is, I believe he just has the Wog paint on them. And then on the right side is my BSB. My BSB has the War Banner and Plate to Tuk Tuk. Over here for my spells, I got Bashing Fist, Get Them, Here We Go, and the Great Green Hand. Over here I have Dirty Thieving, Evil Eye, Sneaky Stabbing, and Blessing of the Mother Spider. As for my opponent, here's a unit of 6 Ogre Bulls he has here. I believe that might be a hero in the front with the bloody club. He has 4 Mountain Beast Riders, and the one on the right has the banner of the Dragon Hide or whatever it's called. He has, this is a blurry picture, sorry about that. He has a big block of about like 12 ogres with great weapons, and they have 3 characters. They have the BSB, they have the general, and they have a shaman, a blood shaman, or whatever it's called. Over here is a second unit of Mountain Beast Riders, and then he has this big thing. I think it's like a stone. No, it's like a rock horn or something like that. I think it might be like rock horn. I don't know. It's one of the ones with the catapult and or it doesn't have a catapult. It has the crossbow on top. He has what is this called? Shoot, I forgot the name of it. It's a cannon based on a mountain beast or whatever. I'm gonna have to look that up later. And then right there, that used to be a special character in an alternate competitive company, but right now it's proxying as a giant. On the left, that is a saber tusk or saber tooth or whatever it's called, and I think he has 2 of those, and that's about it. We're gonna go into his turn 1. He actually picked up the lore of butchery, which gives him like regen and toughness and strength and all that, and he's gonna go ahead and do that throughout the game. He doesn't have cards for this army though, unfortunately. Turn 1, I believe he won the roll off. He did. Oh, here's a picture really quick of that other hero there. That used to be Gorbad Ironclaw. And you know what? I really can't come up with a good enough name for him. So he's still Gorbad Ironclaw. He's the brother of Dread Irontooth. It's Gorbad Ironclaw. Anyways, over here, as you can see, he just moves up his units more or less. He has a couple vanguards, I believe. And This is going to be really confusing because his dice are the same exact dice as mine. But yeah, he moves up the pig over here towards my git launchers. My git launcher's on the right corner. I have Chicken Head hiding behind the building, waiting for a flank charge. And for some goddamn reason, I still put my general behind the Forest Goblins, even though the last game that screwed me up. Magic Phase, he got 9 power dice. He goes ahead and gives this unit regen, and he also gives them +1 toughness. So I'm just like, I'm not going to touch them right now. It's still turn 1. Shooting Phase, he's going to go ahead and try to shoot the cannon at Gorbad. And he has there was a lot of questions and a lot of speculation. First off, it says on here, cannon 2d6. So he thought he's getting 2d6 worth of shots, and I was like, no, that's not how it works. And he goes, well, it says cannon 2d6 artillery weapon, and I was like, dude, it's one shot and it's gonna bounce 2d6, or it might be 2 dice or 2 shots, but I don't believe it's freaking 2d6 shots. And he's like, well, it doesn't make any sense. So and I was like, there's just no way in hell anything would give you 2d6 strength 10 shots. But, so when we did it as a single shot, you know, we were going over this because I'm not too familiar with cannons because I don't have cannons in my army, and I haven't really fought anybody with the new rules on the updates of the cannons. So we couldn't figure out the ballistic skill. Like, okay, yeah, you got ballistic skill, but does he suffer from long range, and does he suffer from move and shoot? Because if he does, he just needs 6s, and that wasn't really happening. So he didn't touch my army with the cannon the whole game. Just telling you right now. So, I mean, that would have changed up a lot, but it didn't happen. But basically, as you can see over here, this is going to be my turn 1, Orcs and Goblins. I'm going to go ahead and move up my general to the right where Chicken Head is. He's facing down the side flank of those ogres over there. I move the Forest Goblins in the forest, staring at the pig in the far distance. I don't think I even moved my orcs. I think I just left them there so they could just shoot. And then I barely moved up my giant and my Ragnarok. Over here, as you can see, I just kind of moved up everybody, just like lined up on the line. So he has to charge me. If he does, hopefully he fails some charges. Magic Phase, I got a wonderful glossy 9 power dice. So I go ahead and I throw up Evil Eye first, and I get it off, and I shoot it at the pig. I only do 1 damage to the damn pig. God damn it. So I go ahead and I do Dirty Thieving, and I get it off, so it just lowers his dispelling attempt. I go ahead and I do Bashing Fist. I get that one. He dispels that one, and then I go ahead and I do the Great Green Hand, and he dispels that one as well. Long shot here is going to go ahead and shoot at the pig and kills the pig, and basically that was that for the pig. The goblins on top of the Ragnarok is going to go ahead and shoot at these ogres over here, and they do 1 wound onto the ogres, and then these orcs with bows over here shoot at the same ogres, and they kill off one of the ogres. My git launchers go ahead and shoot at the Mornfangs or Mountain Beasts over here, and they end up doing 4 wounds total. And yeah, that's about it. It does cause a panic into this unit. This unit's going to go ahead and run, and they flee this way. That's awesome start of the game right there. It's going to go ahead and start off Ogre's turn 2. Ogre's turn 2, he's going for a huge fucking charge. He needs like a 10-inch charge with the Ogres on the left, and probably like an 8 or 9 with the guys on the right. And he gets in both of them. Before we get there, he does his ogres here into my giant, and sure enough, I don't even think, yeah, he went for the giant. He got into the giant. God damn it, he got into the orcs over here, and he also got both units into the orcs over here. This is just nuts. And basically his guys coming in the back over here just should like give me that aura if he can. His other guys rallied, so they didn't fall off the table. God damn it. And then, as you can see, this is just a giant clusterfuck right now. Holy crap, man. Magic Phase, he got 6 power dice. He goes ahead and throws up all 5 dice onto the big regen bubble, and he gets it off right there. So these guys have regen. Or I don't even think it's a bubble. I just think it's a 4-up regen. But he got double 6s. The double 6s, he only took 1 single wound on magical feedback. That sucks. I was hoping he had a big blast and sucked into the warp. Nope, that didn't happen. Cannon shoots couldn't do crap. These guys are the catapult shoot, and they shoot at my chariot, but doesn't do crap. And then Over here, his ogres, just on the ogre charge. Everything got an ogre charge, by the way. Everything got like 10 or above on the charges. So he destroyed, impact hits, destroyed my giant. Holy shit. And he's going to overrun and hit right into my orcs over here. Over here, his my feral orcs are going. They kill off one guy with the great weapon, and they put on one wound onto the mountain beast over here. He goes and attacks back with his ogre charge, his stomps, all his attacks with his great weapons, and he kills, holy shit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys. Man. Ouch. And I do have the Crown of Dominion. I'm gonna have to use it, and they're gonna stick there for a round. But this is really sucking for me. I am in a bad spot as of turn 2. It's gonna start off Orcs and Goblins turn 2. Orcs and Goblins turn 2. My general comes out. He calls the Wog, and he gets a side flank. Bam! Right into that unit of ogres right there. He's gonna back up those orcs right there. And not only that, Chickenhead attempts to charge, but he fails by 1 inch, and Chickenhead just sits back and does absolutely nothing. Magic Phase, I got a wonderful 2 power dice. God damn it. And I just throw up armor piercing onto my Gargantula. My Gargantula also charged up into that unit of, what is that called? The Mountain Beasts. So, what ended up happening here? Oh, both my Git launchers are going to go ahead and shoot at his horn over here. I'm just going to call him the horn until I give him a better name. And they do 4 wounds. Holy shit. My Forest Goblins turn around and they put on another single wound. They try to shoot him, but they only do 1 wound onto him. And then, as for my general, holy shit. My general killed 2 ogres and did 2 more wounds onto these guys over here. My orcs go and they probably did like 1 or 2 more wounds. And sure enough, those guys are gonna run. When they run, they're running from the biggest unit center to center, and it allows my general to overrun and hit right into the next unit, which is in combat with the Gargantula. So the Gargantula goes and he kills off 1 guy. As you can see right there. I know, I'm sorry, the pictures are kind of blurry going on right now. My Wyvern boss goes again, and he ends up killing off, I believe, like 2 more. And, or I think we're going on initiative order. So initiative order, I'm trying to figure out how this is going. It looks like my feral orcs killed off 1 more of the ogres here with great weapons. And they did 2 more wounds onto another one. He's going back. He kills off pretty much all my unit, my whole unit. I have my BSB still alive. I have my Shaman still alive, and I have Gorbat still alive. My general over here wiped out the rest of the mountain beasts, and he's gonna slam into the next unit right there. But my Gargantula, the Ragnarok, he's gonna sit back because he's out of combat now. And sure enough, he actually ends up putting on 1 wound onto 2 of my characters here. I lost combat, or I got a charge, a side flank. I did maybe 15 wounds. I do have a BSB. I don't have a regular banner. I don't have any ranks. He has about 15 or 16 wounds. He does have a banner. He does have 2 ranks. He does have a BSB. So he beat me by 1. Shit. So, or actually, I think he won by a couple more. He actually won more than 1. But my general ends up, I think they both run away. I want to say they both ran away. Yeah, I think they both ran away. Which causes my chariot to panic. My chariot runs and flees. He ends up chasing down my feral orcs. My boss gets away, flies away from the center of the unit, and sure enough, it's going to start off Ogre's turn 3. Ogre's turn 3, he's going to charge his big... he's trying to charge his big horn monster into my general to cause him to flee through and cause those to panic. He doesn't have line of sight of my general. So he decides he's going to try to charge into, I believe, the Arachnigodon or whatever it is called, or I'm sorry, the Gigantula. He charges the mountain beast from far into my general, though. That causes him to flee and panic into these guys. These guys panic and run off the table, or run close to the end of the table. I'm sorry. He does reform his main bunker this way. He does have his pig coming this way. Magic phase, he got 7 power dice. He's going to go ahead and throw up a regen bubble again on these guys, and that sucks. That's about it, though. He really didn't have much else to do. He has no range, really. He has that cannon that he can't shoot shit with. And he doesn't really have a good range damage spell from his magic. So it's going to start off Orcs and Goblins turn 3, I think it was. I really only have Forest Goblins and Chicken Head left. And I have the Ragnarok. I do rally my general. I do rally the orcs. I do have my Git launcher still. I'm gonna have to just do some creative stuff here. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge. Check this out. He moved his giant right next to his horn. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge Chicken Head into his horn monster. I'm gonna go ahead and charge the Ragnarok into the giant. Magic phase. I think Chicken Head failed. The Ragnarok got in. Magic phase got 4 power dice. I go ahead and I throw up Evil Eye. He dispels it. I go ahead and I shoot with long shot into his giant monster horn beast, and I kill him. No, I don't kill him. He actually armor saved it or ward saved it or something like that. So I go ahead and I throw my Git launcher into him, and my Git launcher goes ahead and hits him and kills him and finishes off the job. Good job, Git launcher. My other Git launcher shoots for these mountain beasts, and it does 2 wounds onto them. I think I actually did 3 wounds, but he thought they have I think they have 3 or 4 wounds. I forgot how many wounds they have, but they might have 4 wounds. I don't remember. He ends up killing off 1, actually. Never mind, he does do 1. So he kills 1. And then how did the giant? Oh, the giant's in combat with the Ragnarok. So the Ragnarok does 3 wounds onto the giant. The goblins go. The goblins do 4 wounds onto him. He fails to wound my spider, and that is it. It's gonna go ahead and start off his turn. He is gonna go ahead and charge his freaking Brogres into my rear. He charges his Mount Beast to the side. Oh shit! My monster's gonna die. That's gonna suck. He moves his pig right here in front of my way of my guys that rallied. And Magic Face, he got 4 power dice. He goes ahead and throws up that regen bubble again. God damn it. I hate that regen bubble. I don't even want to hit that unit because of that. And not only that, they have the Poison Jaw or Rotten Jaw big name, so they are immune to the effects of poison. That sucks. So my Gargantula gets hit with impact hits alone, does 3 damage. Or 4 damage, excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and attack first. I believe I'm faster than most things. I go ahead and I finish off the Giants. It's the best move I could think of. Giant has no armor. I could kill him off. The guys on the right have a good armor save. The guys in the rear have regen. I just got to finish off and get points where I can. But he finishes off my guy. Oh my god, does he kill him. And he reforms this way facing off my general and my orc boys, which aren't much. My Forest Goblins are still standing strong over there. They have a pig coming for the Git launcher and chicken heads coming up the side. Orcs and Goblins, turn 4. I don't charge. I'm not charging a fucking... I should have actually... now looking at it, I should have charged his Mountain Beasts. But I don't have... like, honestly, it's a mistake I made. My base, I believe it's facing... to the left, not to the right, just based on the way I based him a long time ago. I didn't think of line of sight when I made him. I was like, I don't know, 15 or 14. I wasn't thinking these things. Alright? Which, granted, I'm like 31 now. Anyways, so I ended up moving off my general off to the side over here. Chicken Head does get into the side flank of the cavalry. Magic phase, I got 5 power dice. I go ahead and I throw up Evil Eye, stopped it. Throw up Sneaky Stabbing, stopped it. God damn it. I go ahead and I shoot him with all the damn Forest Goblins. Kill off this stupid pig. Stupid pig, die. I go ahead and I shoot both my Git launchers into his big bunker of Ogres here, his Brogres, and kill off 1 Broger. Chicken Head does 1 wound here, and I failed to do anything else. I had a good chance. He's strength 6 with armor piercing. He got a side flank and a charge, and I only do 1 wound. He does a couple wounds, I believe, and it causes Chicken Head to run, and when it does, Chicken Head had to run away, and he catches him and kills Chicken Head down. God damn it, Chicken Head. You had an easy way to win there, and they fucked you up. I mean, I had a charge, a flank, and a wound. That's 3. He has a banner, so he had to do 2 wounds and a musician, which he does, and he causes Chicken Head to flee. And sure enough, I'm off. Yeah, he's dead. He's off the table. That really sucks. Turn 5, Ogres. He's gonna go ahead and charge these guys into my orcs. I'm gonna have to stand and shoot. When I stand and shoot, I actually kill one, which is funny to me. And he gets in, of course. The cannon is coming this way, as well as his mountain beasts are coming this way. Magic Face, he got 9 power dice, throws up the regen bubble again. That's all he cares about is the regen bubble. And sure enough, after everything, my orcs kill off one guy. He ends up killing off like 10 of my orcs, and they're going to go ahead and run. And when they run, he ends up running close to the edge of the table, but not off the table. It's going to go ahead and leave me with my turn 5. I'm going to charge into his rear with my general. Or side. I think it's a total side flank. Whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I'm like, you know what? At the end of the game, I'm already losing. If my general could wipe them out, I'm going to wipe them out. And guess what? I fail the fucking charge. Of course I fail the charge. Magic Face got 12 dice. Now I get 12 dice when my fucking level 3's dead. Go ahead and I throw up a Gift to the Spider Gods, or Blessing on the Mother Spider, and 8 goes off. I go ahead and I throw up Evil Eye, and 8 goes off. I'm going to go ahead and try to do the big spell. Hit these guys, only do 1 wound. Should have had 2 wounds already. Git Launcher goes, kills off one of them. The other Git Launcher goes and misfires and gets jammed. My Forest Goblins are all going to shoot at him. With their extra poison hits, and sure enough, they end up killing off that whole unit. Holy shit! Way to go, Forest Goblins! And it's gonna start off his turn 6. Brogre's turn 6. He's gonna go ahead and charge right into my guy here, and that's gonna be a dead Git Launcher. He charges his chariot into his cannon chariot into my chariot. Magic Face, he got 6 power dice. He's gonna go ahead and does nothing actually. He gets 1 wound off right here. My chariot goes and does 1 wound back. He's going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and stick there. Oh, I'm sorry. I take that back. He ends up doing 3 wounds total, but I do stick there regardless. I don't leave. Like I said, he's going to destroy this Git Launcher. He's going to overrun. It's going to start off my turn 6. I don't know why. I'm looking at this picture right now. I think that's as far as I could move with my Forest Goblins, but I don't know why I didn't charge in if that was the case, or I might have just been too far to start and I moved in closer, but whatever. Turn 6. I get magic 7 power dice. I go ahead and I throw up Gift of the Spider Gods again onto I believe onto the boar chariot this time, just so he could get some wounds on. He goes first with his stupid goblin on top. That goblin right there gets to hit me before anybody else goes, and he killed my fucking chariot. Are you kidding me? That's some bullshit, man. And these guys just go this way, and that was literally the end of the game. I lost, not a big loss. I actually took out good chunks of his army. I just didn't take out his Brogre Death Star with all the characters in it, which is majority of the points. I mean, I took out everything else except for those guys and the cannon. My general is still alive, and my Forest Goblins, and like 2 characters in the Forest Goblin unit, but they're not really expensive characters. So overall, there's a couple things I'm gonna change. I have one more game with this list that I played against Len, which made me really recontemplate what I'm doing specifically. I've been reading a lot on the 9th Age forum, stuff like what's wrong with the Little Wog or Little God spell. What's wrong with the big god spells, and I definitely want to try out a goblin horde with the Lore of Shadow. I think that'll be great, but I'm still going to keep on to the Feral Orcs. They're going to still be my bread and butter into there. As for MVPs, now this is something that I'm actually getting, with this game and the game after this, I feel a little bit more confident in. Well, as for MVP, I'm definitely going to have to give it to my boss. War Boss Dread Iron Tooth, you are definitely the MVP. You took out the Ogres, you took out the freaking Mountain Beast, and you took out, you didn't even touch the Brogres, though. The Brogres were just way too much. The Ragnarok did take out the Giants, the Ragnarok. Blech. Anyways, he did take out the Giants. He did take out a chunk of the Mountain Beast. He's really close second, and honestly, I'm loving the Forest Goblins. Their mobility, their ability to take out. I mean, most of the times I don't even do the multi-shot. I just go for the poison shots, and if that's the case, I still got short bows, which gives me an 18-inch range plus the 4-inch movement. But if not, if I could get close enough for those 40 shots with the freaking tomahawks, I will. And they're brutal. They're brutal. One of my and you guys may correct me if I'm wrong, but one of the things I am enjoying is my Forest Goblin hero in that unit, Longshot. He has the Skull Splitter bow. He already, as a Forest Goblin hero, has poison attacks, and then in that unit with the Mother Spider, he gets an additional poison attack. So he's getting 5 poison shots on the Skull Splitter, which is automatically hitting on 4s and 5s anyways. 4, 5s, and 6s. So 5s and 6s are auto poison, armor piercing. That's just great. I love it. If that's not the way it works with magic items or something like that, guys, correct me. But in the meantime, I'm gonna keep playing it until somebody corrects me. I do like them because they actually killed the chaff that was headed towards my Git launchers. So my Git launchers were in the whole game, and they were just kind of picking off people, which they were a solid piece. The Force Goblins are solid piece. My General's been a solid piece all around, except for that last game against Dan. And so far, the weak link is those Orcs with the bows. And again, I'm going to probably swap them out in the next game. My Giant really didn't do much, but didn't have a chance to do much. This was actually the army he could have done it, but it really didn't matter when it happened. So right now, I'm looking at just switching out the orcs with the bows and spears. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this video. I am putting them out as fast as I can make them. This was a fun game against my brother. It was actually a really fun game against my brother. I didn't feel like it was overwhelming at any point, even though I knew I was losing. My feral orcs, after they lost a 5-up ward, have been really squishy, and it really kind of sucks for me. But it's part of the game, and I'm not really too upset about it. I'm just going to go ahead and try to rework my list to see how I could compensate for that blow, because now they're just naked orcs running around with hopefully a 6-up save, but which 6-up saves are really crappy. I mean, they don't have any armor. I mean, you could take a shield, but what the hell is a 6-up armor going to do on most things that are shooting them at strength 4, 5, 6, whatever, or hitting them with. I barely see strength 3 things hitting them. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be putting them up, and I will see you in the next video, guys. If you have any comments or feedback, leave it in the comment section below. And until then, next game, me against Len. Lizardman Army versus my Orcs and Goblins. Last time with this list, and I'll see you then. Peace.